Hey guys, what's up? So, a lot of things have been happening in the past week. Basically, my Twitch channel has been growing. Not Twitch channel, sorry. My YouTube channel that I'm viewing this on right now has been growing pretty well. I just broke 2,000 subscribers, which is a huge deal to me. So, I just want to straight up say thank you to you guys. This video is going to be a little different. I do a lot of like game replays. I want to give you guys a little bit more of, I guess, I wouldn't say personal experience, but kind of like my thought process experience. And also, I need to review this game because although we do end up winning it, there's a lot of things I probably could have done better to kind of make the game smoother. Because this ends up being 44 minutes, and it's not what we want. So we end up going for the invade. We get it. I burned flash and ignite here. So I think I walked away with the kill there, right? Yeah, I walked away with the kill, go into back end, get my dark seal, quick item advantage. But yeah, back to the channel, guys. Seriously, thank you so much for all of that. Like, it really does mean a lot because I've been doing this for a while, and to see some actual like tremendous growth. What I think I'm gonna start doing in the future is posting less long form content and more shorts. So trying to keep more higher quality long form content for you guys, and then that way you guys are a little bit more interested in the actual videos versus and then posting more often in my shorts, because the shorts are what's gaining attention and growing my channel. But I don't want to be known as the dude who just posts shorts and gets popular off shorts. Real quick interjection here. Because it's a Fizz Yasuo matchup, Yasuo is always going to be pushing me under tower. Right now, I take E first. I get a perfect, I say perfect loosely there. I get the perfect trait that you want there, which is an E drop to hit the first 3 melee minions to get 3 CS, as well as a free trade on Yasuo. That is the best case scenario to start your lane. Other than that, anything you get from this lane till level 3 is basically that your opponent making a mistake. Like, Yasuo should not let me walk in and E there. Like, honestly, maybe even take the E because his passive's up and just make me eat minion damage. But yeah, so I'm collecting as much as I can. I don't have my W up there, so I can't collect that. I'm just holding the wave as much as possible because I don't want that wave to meet in the middle. If that wave meets in the middle, then Yasuo's going to be at a huge advantage. So probably should have held the crash a little bit there, and that would have been best case scenario. See, I walk up here. I was trying to auto him. I missed those autos. Again, this is all early game nonsense. This is just two wannabe fakers going at it. I should have tried to fit an auto in there to take off his passive shield. But at this point in time, he's crashing the wave. All hope's really lost there. I should just try damage control. So get the cannon. And that's really as much as I can ask for. 3 cash minions, so the wave will slowly push towards me. He's coming in. I Q him towards my tower. Get the electrocute proc. So a big thing here, actually. Big thing is here. If you notice, if you want to replay it, and notice what I did there is I waited for I auto or Q'd him, and then I waited a little bit for his passive shield to go away until I auto W. That way, my electrocute procs him when his shield is down. Otherwise, you're going to do all this damage, and none of it's really going to matter. So keep that in mind when you're going against Yasuo. No matter what champ you're playing. If you're playing electrocute champ, take off his shield, and then do two more abilities or 2 more autos, whatever you got to do, to then proc electrocute when his passive shield is gone away. Otherwise, again, he just tanks it, and there's not much you can do. So, question I need to ask myself, which I don't know if I was at this point in time, is where's the jungler? So we hit 352. So the jungler would have ganked mid lane if the jungler wanted to. I think I saw he ganked top, so I respected it. But here, does that mean I have 2 wards? I need to know that. No. I have 0 active trinkets and I have 2. Yeah. So I've got 2 wards available to me. I need to use that. So I ignite him just to try to get him away. I see Lilia is coming. So I'm really just trying to bait him for the Lilia to help me out. He ends up backing off. Smart move by Yasuo. It is what it is. That would have been nice if that ability hit, because it would have taken off his passive shield. Let's say we play it out. The vision bush, I should have let me know that Kane's right here. So I should be tracking that Kane is moving to his bot side. So we're just farming it up as much as we can. So we're trying to, in my mind, I'm trying to push this in. But I don't want to burn my abilities because I want to try to get this kill on Yasuo. Take off his passive shield. Missed my E. Kind of in a bad situation here. Yasuo had no need for that wind wall, but we end up getting a pretty good trade there in our favor. Remember, we don't have flash or ignite still. So Yasuo's backing, so I want to crash this. Because I go back to the wave, he stays in. We're at 5 minutes. We should have backed a long time ago. But it's just hard because Yasuo's the type of champ that when you back, no matter what, he's going to shove that wave in. You have to, in my mind, you have to win the 1v1. Or at least waste the jungler's time. Right now we got 3 coming in my lane. Karma's strong. This is a really good situation for me. But I don't have wards, and that's a problem. I'm pretty sure I saw the Karma roaming. And at this point in time, I just eat my loss here. But I go back, I buy, I get an alternator. And just the two of them, they're just going to crash in. They're going to take as much as I can. Fortunately, it's on a minion wave. And honestly, recapping, I think I should have done a boots rush here. That way I would get back to the lane sooner, and I'd be able to collect the farm. I think it ends up being okay, though. Because with 1100, I think I should have gone Sork Boots here. And definitely as the game pans out, I end up switching to Sork Boots based on what the enemy ends up building. But they end up building what they're building because Lily and I are so strong. And I'm kind of like getting unlucky in my farm here. I thought that melee minion would take 2 tower shots instead of dying to the second tower shot. So what am I'm looking for wards. So this is a good ward spot. This ward spot is good because if you hold on, I want to make it so that blue side. So here we'll actually let it pan out a little bit, but you'll see when I walk away. So I'm just hovering this objective and I'm looking for this gank top. But look at this ward. This ward shows me. Let's say I'm here in lane, like in here, down here in lane. This ward will show me if the jungler is hiding behind this wall. Because I've had the moment where Graves was hiding here and I was pressing her really in soul, and because I queued in, the Graves was right here. Just literally, it was like a free kill. It was a pretty good play by him. Right now, I'm looking for the top gank. I have Dark Seal. The wave was pushed, and me and Lily are just going for it, I believe. I take the first one, I E for the second one, get the kill, walk out. Literally tanks a shot for me. But here's the thing. Every roam's got a trade here. And even though I got the kill, and I got 300 gold and 2 stacks of my Dark Seal, what is the opportunity cost? What did I lose here? And it looks like I'm going to lose. Basically lost a wave of minions, and then Yasuo is also getting 2 plates. I'm losing now. By the time this is all done, so I think I lost wave minions and then 1. I think I end up collecting this. I do, luckily, and I collect actually most of this wave. But again, that's the trade-off there. It is what it is. Oh, I used my second ward here, so actually I've got a lot of vision right here. But just for information purposes, I probably should have taken this ward and put it here instead. Very unlikely that the jungler. I mean, I don't know. I have to think about. I have to ask my buddies. Yasuo is roaming. I should send some pings down. I don't know if I do. I don't know whose ping that is. No, yeah, I ping that the enemy's away. So at that point in time, it just is what it is. So I get a plate. That's a bad roam from Yasuo. He loses an entire wave, so the wave trades are now even. I'm not too worried because Yasuo can chase me down here, but I'm just going to auto him out, wait for my abilities, take a tornado. So that was an over push stay by me. And I should be backing right now, but I'm waiting. So I'm wasting a lot of time. How much time did I waste there? I think that was like 5 seconds. So the mistake, and then now I'm forced to stay really because I don't know where Yasuo is. Yasuo, I'm gonna take this off. I have no idea where Yasuo is. Yasuo is healthy. I'm not. So the only thing I can do is push this in. All that stemmed from, so I'm at what time? I'm at 8:40 right now. All that stemmed because right here, I decided to E the wave. I already saw Yasuo. It's just I knew my E could clear melee minions. But I need to remember Yasuo can literally use these minions just to dash and run me down. So I'm super, even though he didn't get a kill, I'm super weak and I cannot help on the map anymore. I go look for a roam top. I see this because he's low and I'm a little bit fed right now. I wouldn't go as far as saying fed, but I'm definitely getting to the point of being fed. So thankfully Yasuo stayed bot there. Thankfully he roamed bot. I think Yasuo's play here, honestly, would have been just to stay and shove mid, because if he did that, I'd lose this wave, and I probably would lose this wave too, because I'm not even running back yet. This wave would have crashed. This wave would have been going in now, going in now, going in now. It would have been like right here. I would have lost half that wave. I would have lost half that wave. And looking at Yasuo, so I would say he's had 2 bad roams, and I've had 2 successful roams. He's still got a CS lead. Actually, that helped me out. That one right there helped me out a lot. So Yasuo definitely made a mistake there. So consider that, because like you don't just want to learn from me. You want to learn what everyone else is doing too. Here, I'm fighting for a ward. Good. I need to work on my ward placement. Really good ward placements, from what I've been told and what I've experienced, is this ward right here. You got to see what they're doing up here if you're flanked down here, especially if you're like an artillery or a casting mage. You'll see what the enemy is doing here, because he might try to do a fake back. I love putting a control ward if I can right here, because the basically all of this, there's a little bit right here that can't be seen, but all of this from here all the way to like here gets seen. And if you combine a control ward here with a regular ward here, you'll be able to see from basically this point all the way to where it is right now, which is huge advantage for your team. So if you're looking for better spots to control ward, right here, great location. This is also a great location, because if you notice the first roam, I went through this part of the jungle. So if there's a control ward there, Mordekaiser definitely would have known. So I'm hovering right now because I want to kill someone before they even get to him. The role as an assassin is to kill people before they even get to the objective. So I'm preventing Karma from even coming into the objective, and preventing them from even having an opportunity to try to get that Drake steal. Because I don't know where Kayn is at this point in time, which is also a question to ask myself. Luckily, there was a gank a kill opportunity down the bot lane, but opportunity cost, right? Opportunity cost. What did Yasuo do there? Yasuo literally just stayed mid and shoved. So he got it. So at this point in time, he's at 3 plates. I have taken 2 plates, but I don't even know if I can cash in on both of them, to be honest with you. So I was just trying to time the roam with Lilia. So I think perfect world, I should have gone and followed that play, but instead I went and farmed the wave. I don't think, based on the outcome, that was a wrong decision, but in a very perfect world situation where Lilia lands a stun, Leona's a little bit more closer to Yasuo, I think me being there wins that fight. But I don't need to make risky plays. I'm not in a position where I need to make plays at this point in time. They need to make plays. So they're trying. This Kayn's trying to force a scuttle fight. I'm trying to back. Yasuo's coming in, and then I come in, because now it's turning to a 3v1. I need to try to get this little. I'm trying to bail this Lilia out of here, basically. Camille's coming in. I think this is lost. I shouldn't follow this. I think this is lost. Looking back on it, I shouldn't even be here. It's okay to give objectives. Me doing that almost baits Lilia into thinking that it's possible. And now I'm also put in a very bad backing situation. But I'm going to end up saying, I've got no mana. I'm just trying to... The thing is, I can't really freeze the wave on the Yasuo at this point in time, because Yasuo can just do Yasuo things. Watch. Yasuo does Yasuo things. A Q on the back wave, it's gone. Q, back wave, done. So now I'm forced staying here. He's got dive opportunity here. How do you hit that tornado? Is his ult up? No, his ult's down, thankfully. So now we're just both backing. Where are my wards at? I don't have any wards available. Okay, good. I did a Lich Bane rush. And yeah. Doing a Lich Bane rush. Just to do so, here's the thing. Itemization with Fizz. Let's actually talk about it real quick. Fizz Everyone's like, Fizz is broken. Fizz is broken. Fizz is broken. It's true. Fizz is really strong, and I think he's still really strong. But people are building Storm Surge on him like it's the end all be all. Let's watch this out. That forces my flash. Storm Surge on Fizz is not a must buy. And if you look at the best Fizz in the world, Mango Fish, he doesn't build Storm Surge a majority of the time. Yes, because of that bad play. Basically, it's a bad trade. It allows Yasuo to make a play where I am forced to back or recall and make a purchase because I'm in a position where I don't want to die. Because if I die, I give off a shutdown to whoever killed me, and giving a shutdown to Yasuo is a terrible idea because this dude's actually pretty good with his mechanics. It seems like we're close on farm. What's that farm? We're looking at like probably 7 farm per minute, maybe 6. But anyways, the itemization with Fizz right now, it's you want to build Lich Bane. You want to consider. I think Zhonya's is a little bit too hype. It is a good item for dives. It is a good item to survive fights. But what it doesn't give and what Fizz is lacking with these items right now is ability haste. Fizz used to have so much CDR in the kit because Lich Bane would give CDR. Loons would give CDR, and there's so much CDR in his kit. That was a nice play. I basically just let my art finish him. There was so much CDR in the kit, but again, trades, right? What am I trading? I traded my mid tower. Mid tower is so important in this game, and maybe I could have asked Lilia to hold the wave, but I can't expect my Lilia to just play based on how I want them to play. But losing a lot here, gaining a kill. I'm a 550 gold shutdown. Yasuo is not behind by any means. We're both one item. Boots, and then the Dorans. He bought the refillable. I have this Dark Seal stacking and 1 extra tome. But really, for as long as Yasuo's passive is up, he is very much in the fight when I'm fighting with them. See, like, look at this. I used my entire kit to clear the wave. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just kind of like idled on the wave. I think I wanted to fast push, but I ended up not getting it. And I stay here because I don't want to lose the cannon. And then I don't know if we've got vision on this. Where are my wards at? I have no wards available. I don't know where I warded last, to be honest with you. But I need to make sure all the wards I'm using are more efficient and effective. Because I need to know what Yasuo is doing. Not only so I can tell my teammates, but so I can understand when I should recall and things I can go for. So there, I don't think I saw Yasuo. I thought he backed. So I crashed. Luckily, he was at Drake. So our waves will meet in the middle. But this basically means that my wave will neutralize his wave. And I'm only going to collect half. It also forces me to go all the way out to the wave in order to collect it. Also, so going back to itemization, Fizz, Storm Surge is broken. Storm Surge was a broken item, which is why Fizz, and not just Fizz, all AP Assassins were disgusting. Fizz is just the easiest champ to play of all AP Assassins. And for that reason, he was given the highest ban rate. And so he's got 2 nerfs. And with that, I mean, it just is what it is. Mordekaiser ulted me. He shouldn't have done that.
Rampage.
He shouldn't have done that. That was a bad decision. Yasuo crashes the wave, and he roams bot. I think Camille... So, maybe I shouldn't have taken all the kills from Camille so that she'd be more in the game. But... I really don't know. What's y'all's opinion on it? I think those roams are good because they are successful. I'm not roaming and getting nothing out of them. I think on every single roam so far, I've actually pulled out a kill, like full roam, not a half roam to an objective. There was that objective roam where Lily ends up dying from it, and maybe if I didn't follow, she wouldn't have committed. So it's just important that my buy language is really dictating what my opponents do. Because I see Yasuo is still bot, I am safe pushing this tower. And I saw Kayn was top because he was clearing the wave. This is the power of going Lich Bane, and with just some of the Void Skulls, you can just shred towers. Itemization. I've moved away from the conversation multiple times. Storm Surge is not it's a good item on Fizz, But you have to understand what you're trading off. The best thing about Storm Surge on Fizz isn't the damage. Like, Fizz should always be able to do that much damage. Cool. They don't have vision there, I punish it. That's why vision's important. Yasuo should not have done that. He definitely was way too cocky there. Here, Ezreal should be going mid, but because Ezreal didn't go mid, I should have gone mid myself, because now we're losing this. Look, so I killed Yasuo, right? Ezreal's here. Perfect world. I think Ezreal should be, okay, cool, got the wave, and he should start heading mid so that he can collect 2 waves. What we shouldn't have done is, after that kill, I should have gone here, and then I should have gone back around, collected this wave. But I think Ezreal really wants that tower, and I'm really just focused on getting back at this point in time. But now they're all collapsing on Ezreal and Leona, which is a good play by the opponent. But Camille here should either collected mid or taken the tower. And I think I'm pinging. Yeah, I pinged outer turret. I pinged that Camille to take that turret. Just doing what I can to help communicate, because Mordekaiser being bot here is, I don't think that's smart. I think this is really an opportunity for Camille to snowball. Wards. Where am I at with wards? I took sweeper, so now I'm sweeping. So I think what happened there, okay, because here I remember this play. I remember being like, thinking in my head, who else can I start taking out of the game? And I was like, I want to take freaking Kayn out of the game. So let's see what Kayn sees. So I'm rotating here because I want to see if the chickens are done, and I'm trying to find the Kayn right now because I saw he was mid, and I'm trying to sneak up on him. I saw he was here, and I'm trying to position myself here on red without him knowing, so that I can try to get a kill when he's like doing a camp or coming over for a camp. So the question is, does he see me? And he did not see me. Still doesn't see me.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And I think here he just gets away. But he still didn't see me. Now the question is, what did I end up doing? And I'm here now. Cool. That's actually really good to know that play of mine worked out, or what I wanted to do, not get seen, worked out. And so now we're in a good position for this play right here. I missed my R because Yasuo's Windwall. I think we end up collecting this. We do. But unfortunately, the Kayn gets away. Ezreal's in a good position to collect the wave. Hopefully, Lilia covers here. And I think I started looking for the Kayn here. Because now I'm at the point where I'm trying to snowball this lead. I'm trying to make sure that no one else has an opportunity to get back in the game. I didn't like this play. I didn't want it. There's no reason for me to kill this Mordekaiser. He's not worth anything. Great play by Ezreal in the bot lane. He's 2-5. Maybe he's worth 300. But I remember this. Oh yeah, this Leona and Ezreal started beefing with each other. And so this Leona here was said, I'm sticking with fish or whatever. I was like, all right, I gotta buy Mage Eyes then. I see Kayn in the mid lane, so I'm pushing out top again. Because Mordekaiser didn't step up. So I'm like, I want to crash this in, collect the minion wave. I don't think mid and top ADC and top should be in the same lane here. But I do think what Camille is doing is pretty productive. CS check 168, 163. Again, we're looking like probably around 6.5. Given how many times I've roamed, I don't think that's necessarily bad. Really good vision on the enemy. Maybe instead of this ward here, putting a ward up here. I don't know. I'm not a support player, but they probably didn't see me taking this route. This Ashe is completely caught out. I probably didn't need to use ult. Ult was probably overcompensation. And now I don't have ult for here. I chose to run Zhonya's this game because I'm running Mage Eyes. So with Zhonya's, the trade-off is you're going to do slightly less damage, but you're in a safer position to engage with team fights. If you use your full kit to engage, you wait about 1.5 seconds, and then you press Zhonya's, and by the time you come out, you'll have your E back. But if you see, there's no ability haste on it. There's no CDR. The only CDR I have is from Boots and Lichbane. This is a trade-off from last season where Lichbane or Ludens and Lichbane and Boots gave you probably around like 50 CDR, where now I only have about 30. Which is a huge impact on Fizz. It's a huge impact. And which is like as like a very, I would say, experienced Fizz player, I have almost 600k in him. The one thing I'm craving more than anything is CDR. If League wanted to really nerf Fizz more than anything else, they should attack his mana. But now that they're buffing Ludens and Malignance, I'm going to see if there's a Malignance Ludens build that I can approach. Because the trade-off with... Yeah, I'm trying to hide. I think I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here. So the problem here is I used my R earlier on someone I didn't need to use my ult on. Like this Ashe kill earlier, I didn't need to do that. So now I'm in the shit, right? I'm fighting this Mordekaiser. I pop Zanya's. I think I end up getting the kill on him. Either way, I flash out, and I'm here. I'm here. I should have looked to take this plant over the wall or to E out. I don't know if my E's up. My E is up. Here, I should have E'd away, cut my win right there. We're getting Drake. We're fine. I don't need to help Camille here. But I've helped Camille so much, and I'm ahead, that I make the wrong decision to re-engage. So I stick around way too long. Basically, Camille takes him over here. Camille should have taken him more towards me, in my opinion. And now, Kane's got all of his abilities back. Karma's here. Ashe is tracking me because he had vision on me. I'm pretty sure they had vision on me because of the tower. Oh, they definitely have vision on me because of the Kane ult, or Kane E. And now they get a shutdown to the Kane. And Kane is their carry right now. And while all this is happening, Yasuo made a very good decision to push top lane. If you're a mid laner and you know that that Drake fight is a 50-50, go side lane. Go side lane. Do what this Yasuo did. Because this Yasuo, remember, just earlier, dude. Not earlier. It was at 20 minutes. Hold on. Actually, we're at 22:30. Okay. Right here. I'm at 158 CC right now. I'm at 158 CC since minute 19. We're going to go to minute 22. Watch. I'm at a CS lead. I'm at 168. Yasuo's at 161. Watch this. This is all the time progressing when I'm doing all this nonsense. We're going to go until 22:30. All this nonsense, right? All this nonsense. 22:30. Look at what Yasuo just did. What did I get? I killed Ashe. I died. Gave my shutdown away. So I gave 500, I believe it was 550 gold. I gave 1,000 gold to the Kane. I gave 1,000 gold to the Kane. And in the meantime, Yasuo himself went from, he basically created a CS gap on me by taking all these camps. He ends up going to 191. I still haven't picked up a single farm yet. I'm going to wait until I get back to lane. I go top. I rush immediately to the Baron. We're going to slow down. I miss my shark. Yasuo dies here. Nope, Yasuo lives it. Nope, Yasuo ulted. He egoed right there. He should have done that. Let's see if I get out here. I think I unfortunately don't get out. So I just gave a second shutdown to the ADC. So Yasuo died. I gave a second shutdown to the ADC. This is where I lost my snowball. I didn't lose my snowball, but I let them back into the game. This is the play. This is 23 minutes. We could have won the game in 30 minutes. But here is probably where I let them back in. By giving a shutdown to the Kane, who was already a carry, and then giving a shutdown to Ashe. And so now, I'm still at 168 CC since minute 20, right? Minute 19, really. I don't care what they're doing. They're doing whatever they want to do. And
destroyed.
right here. Yasuo was at 200. Yasuo was at 161. I was ahead of him by 7 CS, right? And in that time, the only thing I really did is I got a kill on Yasuo, cool, and I got a kill on Ashe. So I got best case scenario 600 gold. Yasuo got, I think he got a kill actually and all that. I think he got at least one kill. Maybe not, but what was that? Freaking 40, 50, almost 50 farm. He almost got, no, he got, I think it's 40. 40 times, I think the average minion gold is like around 27 or some shit like that, including cannons. So we'll just say 20. 20 times 40, bro. Fast math. 800 gold. And a tower. And he got a tower. But it was probably freaking objective gold too. So really, which would probably be around 400 gold. I don't really know the numbers, but we'll just say it's around 300. 1100 compared to my 600. He almost doubled the amount of gold I got at this point in time in the game. In the last 5 minutes, he doubled the amount of gold I got. And this game, League of Legends, ladies and gentlemen, is all about gold and resources. It doesn't matter if you get 100 kills. It really doesn't. If you have 0 farm and 100 kills and you, let's just say it comes out to 5,000 gold, but the enemy died 100 times and they collected all the minions and they have 6,000 gold, as long as you guys are the same level, and they're going to be able to buy more items and they're going to be stronger. So let's look at our item check real quick. Not only did my 2 deaths give way 2 shutdowns, I lost all my Magi stacks. That's a big oof right there, because now I'm sitting at 2 items. Yasuo is sitting at 2 items. My Magi's is 20 gold, is 20 ability haste, 20, or sorry, not ability haste, AP, 50. He's got an additional 15 and crit. Like right now, I just made it so that we are basically even. If not that, then at this point in time, he actually might even be a little ahead. Like, that is crazy. I have 10 kills and 2 deaths. He has 4 kills and 3 deaths. But right now, in this 1v1 fight, we are basically evenly matched. That is from the mistake I made here and the mistake I made here. That is because Yasuo made a great decision to push, take tower, and almost take this tier 2 tower as well. Had he taken that tier 2 tower, he would definitely be stronger than me right now. So, let's continue the video.
Shut down.
And if that doesn't show how we're evenly matched, I don't know what else will. Because in my head, I'm thinking, bro, I have 10 kills. I did such a good job in lane. Like, how is this possible? It's because he side laned. Ladies and gentlemen, he side laned and pushed the tower and trade that Drake. That's why. That is why. That wasn't even like soul or anything. That was just the second Drake. Something to keep in mind. I'm sweeping. So, I saw that ward was recently placed, and because it was placed there and he wasn't in that bush, that means that he's either here or here. That's why I started backing off. And Yasuo has so much pressure when you're wave. Never fight a Yasuo like that. If this is the situation, you have a wave here and he's got this full wave that's still running up, you don't fight Yasuo because he can just run you down. Because he just Qs you, you start running, he E's wherever the freaking ability is, he dashes towards you, autos you, dashes towards you, autos you, dashes on you, Qs you, and then he can just Q, tornado, ult, and that's how Yasuo's play. Also, something to keep in mind, my level is now the same as my ADCs. I should honestly be level 15, if not, and like soon pushing 16. Yasuo's got a level lead on me. Kane has a level lead on me. How many times did I gank top lane? And top lane, I think right there, I mean, he just died. He's only 1 level. I mean, that's actually pretty bad. The fact that top lane is 1 level below me, that just shows how much we did gap him. But if you look at his items, he's building Riftmaker, and he's starting to build Canic Rooker. And if you look at Yasuo, this is actually where I do get frustrated. Yasuo, what he ends up building, I think it becomes obvious this next back. But Yasuo is basically almost done building damage. I'm 15. I should have headed top. There was no play for me there. I egoed there. I should have. Let's look back. I went bot. So my Ezreal was freaking top, and so I should have pathed. No, I think I was pathing bot here because I thought Ezreal would stay here. I don't think he obviously ends up not staying here, and I saw Drake was coming up and my wave was mutual, so I didn't want to fight it. But I'm just kind of like hovering. I ended up going bot. Sorry, I was looking at the map here. I ended up going bot, but again, like looking like now I'm catching up with CS, which is Yasuo's mistake here. He goes Mortal Shield Bow, and that's gonna be the last damaging item that he builds. I think I was getting desperate to get a kill because I have Mage Eyes with no stacks. That's the problem with Mage Eyes, right, guys? If you build Mage Eyes, you cannot die. I always prioritize survivability over kills when I have Mage Eyes because at the end of the day, the team relies on you, and they're going to want you to do whatever suicidal mission they send you on. But if you end up dying on that suicidal mission, then you're now useless for the next fight. Or, correction, you have one more fight in you, but if you don't clutch that fight, you're at that point in time, you just put yourself in the hole by 1,000 or 150 gold. So here, as a support player, I don't think this is the right play because your top lane needs to get ahead on levels, and the top lane is strong enough to solo push. Don't let your relationship with the ADC ruin the relationship you have with your other 4 lanes, please. If I'm wrong, someone correct me. But Ezreal is dead, so I think she should be looking more for maybe some fighting for some wards here, or covering or staying mid or assisting the jungler. But I don't think she needs to assist the top lane here. That being said, I also didn't watch what just happened the last 30 seconds, so I could be wrong. But I don't know. Support mains, let me know what you think. They're positioning for Baron. I mean, we don't have a ward there, which honestly probably should have a ward there. But I can't control that. I think I'd go here to check to see if they're doing it. I asked Lilia to push bot. She declines. That's fine. I wanted to build lane pressure here because that's what we didn't have. But if she showed bot, that might have encouraged them to do bot. But you see how Mordekaiser just now is pushing bot? This is good side lane pressure from him. They are running 3 people to the bot lane, and I'm becoming a 4th while Baron is up. I think a good team, if there's wards here, they recognize that and they take a free Baron angle. But again, I'm at this point in time, I'm desperate for kills because I'm trying to get my stacks up. Leona takes the kill. We're 4 bot. This is a free mid tower for the enemy. Free top tower. Free Baron angle if Kane was not there. Thankfully, Camille uses her teleport. I think Lilia dies here because we have the mid lane pressure. And Camille ends up dying. Well played by them. Why did that happen? Because we committed 4 people bot. Why did we commit 4 people bot? Because Mordekaiser exerts side lane pressure. So really, this Mordekaiser is, even though he's behind, is having a positive impact on the game. Consider that. Here, I'm at this point in time, I'm prioritizing the side lane pressure over the inhib, over this inhib right here. I can't just keep putting myself in a position where I'm just fighting. Because if we win a fight here, what do we get? Maybe a Baron angle, but then we still don't have the top tower. And my teammates have already demonstrated the fact that they're not willing to side lane pressure. So I don't know if taking that was the right decision. Again, let me know in chat what is y'all's opinions, because I am interested. Because this game, it should have been over in the next 3 to 5 minutes. Again, the mistakes I made here and here are the reasons why they are still very much in this game. Looking at Yasuo, 258 to 230. These 3 items, I'm at 3 items. So I built Storm Surge here. Now, I was talking shit on Storm Surge earlier. Why did I build Storm Surge now? I built Storm Surge now because I no longer had the damage to stack my Mage Eyes. I put myself in a pigeonhole or a bind because I built Mage Eyes when I had 16 stacks on it, being confident that I had to play to keep the stacks going. And unfortunately, because I lost those stacks, I needed an item that could give me damage. The trade-off is, yes, Storm Surge gives me that damage. Storm Surge doesn't give me CDR. Gives me some speed, gives me some magic pen. That CDR is really where I'm hurting now. And it also doesn't give me more mana either. But I don't think any item Fizz is building right now. No item Fizz needs right now is building mana. But again, it's another thing, another utility sense that doesn't bring to the situation. Like, had I done a better job looking at the opponent's itemization, I would see Kayn or Rooker, and I should have started building, like, had I not needed the Storm Surge, I start building either Crypt Bloom for the utility and the CDR that comes with it, or Void Staff for the straight pen. Right now, I think I'm going Death Cap. And I also could have done Death Cap as a third item, but unfortunately, again, I needed that damage now. So, fortunately, Yasuo puts himself in a bad position, and he ends up dying for it. I get another 2 stacks, so now I'm at 4. I'm coming back to this situation because I'm trying to get at least another 2 stacks here. Missed my ult, but still traps him. I think at this point I realize, oh god, Mordekaiser is kind of tanky because he's got Kayn Rooker. So I'm now at 8 stacks, which is good. And I'm backing, excuse me, as I yawn. Should I have stayed for Baron? I think not, because someone had to collect this wave. If I stayed there for Baron, we'd still be fighting it, and no one would have collected that. This wave probably would have been, I'd still be here. This wave would have been destroyed, and then, I mean, honestly, maybe Ezreal collects it then. And then this thing would have been dead by then. The position for Drake instead. So it's a Baron for Drake trade. This Kayn actually had a really good game. This Kayn and Yasuo played a really good macro game. I'm starting to understand now why this game lasted as long as it did. Between my mistakes and the good macro play from Kayn and Yasuo. So that's why we build Zhonya's here too. Kayn's ult. Build Zhonya's not just because everyone builds it, for a reason. The reason here is because Kayn's ult and the utility for dives. I guess I wanted to dive more. Oh, that's it. I already had the damage because of Dark Seal. Otherwise, my second item, I would have gone freaking... Honestly, I like building Rocket Boat second on Fizz because of the dash. It's a quick second pickup, and I already have Lich Bane. So at that point in time, I'm able to really snowball my Dark Seal if I haven't already. But... Again, that's just me. There's so many ways you can build Fizz right now. Storm Surge is a good second item build pickup for Fizz as well. But again, like, I honestly think with these buffs coming up, because Malignance is getting a little cheaper, it's getting 100 gold cheaper, and also Ludens is getting stronger. I do think building Ludens first is going to be super beneficial. That's what I'm going to be looking to do this next season, or not this next patch. Ludens first into Lich Bane second. Unless if I'm going to like a really good 80 matchup, then I'll probably look to go Zhonya's second. I don't like building Zhonya's first because the 1250 requirement for needlessly large rod onto Zhonya's early in the game is really hard to work around. It's really difficult to work around. Because, and I'm pushing top lane because, again, I'm trying to use my Baron buff here. I'm trying to get this top tower. I think what ends up happening is I start seeing my teammates die, and I'm put in a position where I need it back. Yeah, I really wanted to take this tower. I can't control my teammates, but had he taken the fight more close towards our tower, I think I would have been able to take that top tower, and even then this tower and him. But instead they tried to ego the fight, and they end up losing the fight. So now we're in a position where I have to hold. I put my ult there. Why did I put my ult there? Best case scenario, I should have put my ult in this area. I'm using my ult now at this point in time to clear the wave without actually having to put myself at risk. Because in order for me to clear this wave and one-shot this wave, I need to press E on it. And if I do that, my opponent will dive me, period. I should have tried to put that shark a little bit closer. It would have prevented the Mordekaiser teleport. But now there's no wave, so they can't take these towers. Luckily, I still have my Baron buff here. Had I not backed, we would have lost the game. Because I backed, we fortunately had the Baron buff. This is where stuff gets really desperate. This is actually crazy right here. Look at this. Look at this. Fortunately, you get kills. Mordekaiser's about to take the base. All Mordekaiser has to do is ult the right person and take base. We get him. Yasuo's alive. All he had to do was auto this twice. But due to sheer luck, nothing to skill, the inhib comes back. We should have lost this game right then and there. But luck, but on everything else was on our side. The enemy team out-macroed us. 100%. 100% out-macroed us. 100%. And it was only because of my... you'll actually see later. My play there, that kept us in the game. And a play later from Lilia is also going to keep us in the game. And it's not even that Lilia wasn't even a bad jungler, dude. Like I didn't think she was bad by any means. I thought she actually had a fairly decent game. But it was the macro. The just out macroed us, bro. That's why pressure, side lane pressure is everything, man. When you're not building side lane pressure, you're allowing your opponents to be given windows. Now, had I not had my big death again here and here, game would probably have been over by now. We probably would have taken that Baron earlier, and we would have ran it in. And this is actually where Malding doesn't help anyone, guys. At this point in time, Ashe left the game. So now, it's a 4v5. And you'd think the game would have been guaranteed, but unfortunately, we almost lose it again. Double kill here. Kane gets a kill on Ez. We get a kill on Kane. Yasuo comes in. We should have stacked here and pushed the lane. We should have stacked and pushed lane. And gone for a dive. I think Lilia wanted to stop them from getting soul. So again, not necessarily the wrong call, but maybe the wrong call. Again, let me know your opinion. Wow. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Yasuo just outplays us. They definitely overstayed it, but look at that. I do think Yasuo has an overloaded kit. He's got Kanik Rookern, and he has Jaksho. This dude has built 2 tank items, and he's still just so much damage, so much survivability between those 2 and his passive. Look how much MR shield he has. That's actually wild. Because so really Leona missed her ult there, and that was extremely punishing. He decided to keep fighting in the tower. I realized that the fight was over, and he just stayed. That was a really bad dive. And Lilia's doing the Drake, which we end up securing. And I think I run bot here because bot's pushed in. Look at these side lane pressures, right? Because I wasn't able to take this inhib or really push anything out. If we're not actively pressuring a lane, it will end up pressuring us. So now I have to back. Thankfully, Ashe isn't in the game. I'm running mid. We're going to start fast forwarding. Okay. At this point in time, I think we're trying to force a team fight or get a pick of someone who's out of position. We got these 2 people. I completely whiffed my ult. Still get that kill, though. And we're looking at... I'm 20 stacks Mage Eyes. We are shoving mid in, desperately trying to end this game. I switched over, so before we continue, we look at my items real quick. I switch over, I think X isn't it. I switch over to Sork Boots here because they are building MR, You've got Edge of Night, which isn't. I don't need necessarily Sork boots for that, but it's still like an item that is defensive. Yasuo's my biggest threat. And I think she's probably got some MR in this kit too. I didn't realize if she did. No, she's got no MR. But because of these two buffoons, I recognized I had to go more Magic Pen setup. So it was good that I did have Storm Surge here for the Magic Pen. Not why I originally built it though. That is one of the few items that does offer some kind of flat Magic Pen. I changed my boots from CDR to Sorks. Again, now we're looking at trade-off here, though. The only ability haste I now have at this point in time is 15 ability haste, and that's very hard to deal with Fizz. If you blow your kit and you do not get the kill, you are fish feed. You are shark bait. So just keep that in mind when you're building Fizz. Because look here. I blow my kit. I have to wait a couple seconds to pop Zanya's. I got my kit back. We can clean up. Bro, it's not here. Later on, dude, there's like a play that like keeps us in the game. We push mid. I'll let them do Baron. I push bot. I'm trying to build that side lane pressure.
Blue team has slain Baron Nashor.
We get Baron Asher. Lily's getting pressured. She ends up getting the back. I end up backing. I probably should have stayed here, though. Honestly, if I stayed, though, this Yasuo would have collapsed on me. Oh, and also the base. The base here. Mordekaiser teleports in. And this is... Hold on a second. Let me check my... That was actually... I couldn't even pause in time. I went Void Staff there. So luckily, I was able to build Void Staff in time. So on this back, I had my gold... did I sell something to get? Oh, I sold Lichbane for Void Staff. So now I've completely removed all my CDR. I had taken away all CDR and traded it for Magic Pen instead. Because of that... we're able to get through that shield like butter. But again, if you look at my abilities, they're all on cooldowns. They're coming all clean up cooldown. What's my E cooldown here? My E cooldown is 6.5 seconds. When I'm used to it being 4 to 5 seconds, which is a big deal for Fizz. That 1 to 2 seconds is a big deal on Fizz. Why can I not see my items? There it is, tab. Zanya's being a 2.5 stasis time, right? If I use my Q auto E, and then wait literally a second, press Zanya's, by the time I come back, majority of the time I have my E back. But now I definitely have to play around that Zanya's way more effectively. So they're pushing mid. Committing to this fight, probably a mistake. I'm trying to exert side lane pressures here. Side lane pressures. Because we don't want a 4v4, we want a 5v4 or a 5v3. So now I pull those two over here. They're dealing with the freaking tank that is Yasuo now. And they're pulling off. I'm pushing this in. You see how we're playing this? I'm trying to play this a little bit more deliberately. And they're kind of looking for that team fight. Maybe we should have 5-stacked, but now I'm able to take this top and hit. The last thing I want is them to commit to the fight. And unfortunately, nope, not unfortunately, no one gets caught yet. Unfortunately, freaking Kane had his Night Harvester, and I get caught in the middle. I definitely underestimated the Jock Show and Kanik Rooker, because now Yasuo did that thing that I said you want to avoid when there's a wave of minions. He can just E right through them or W through them, whatever that ability is. Chase down Ezreal. You now have 3 picks? You got 3 picks because Leona's dead. Lily is able to get her back off. Fortunately, we still have Baron for not much longer. And now we're in a situation where we have to hold for dear life.
Never falter.
Shut down. Blue team double kill. Blue team triple kill.
And Lilia just saved us the game.
Quadra kill.
But that play should have literally never happened. That is, if anything, a misplay from the enemy team. I'll zoom out even more so we get it all in. She sleeps one. Kills him. Karma should be helping this, I think. Or I don't even know. Maybe this is an outplay by the Lilia. But yeah, literally, it just showed us the Spider-Man meme of him just holding the train with his webs and stopping it from falling off. And fortunately, because I took this inhib, we have some pressure in the bot lane. What do we end up doing? Push mid. I push top out. Tired of all the pressure in the building. I take blue buff. Oh. And I think I end up catching Kane out of position. So I'm walking this way because I'm trying to hit this team fight at an angle. I catch Kane because he uses his walking ability. I press E. I remove his shield. I Q him. I Zanya his ult. And Kane's kind of just ruined here. I ult him. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised he didn't die from that. And fortunately, I end up winning it, but that was way too close for comfort. So Kane's dead. That's their big damage dealer, along with Yasuo. I don't even know who you ulted. Oh, Leona. Leona dies, but we end up killing Mordekaiser. Yasuo dies. And at this point in time, it's just karma. And we're able to finish out the game. So again, the mistakes I made early in that game here and here, I strongly believe is what brought him back in the game to make that game 45 minutes. And again, we almost lost at 2 different points in time. So hopefully you guys learned a lot from the game. I know this is a really long video. Hopefully it was worth it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm doing. And again, on the topic of subscribers, breaking 2,000 subs, guys. Seriously, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Peace.